Hey guys, it's Sunday. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh. So, guys, I am here. I am home. I'm back to Houston. This is my setup. What you think? Did I get my water? I can't be home and not have this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be tripping over the Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew, I look Cruiser Royal. Where you at? So, guys, yeah, I thought this would be more. Maybe I need to bring that table that I have over there. I feel like I'm reaching over Royal Boy. This is covering up Royal Boy. All this space and it's still not enough space. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I have the camera so far away and like trying to look straight at it. Like it's so far away just so I could get all of the get everything. My sister, uh, my sister, man, she has been it's been so helpful to me with the whole process of me moving here to Houston. And I thank her so much. Um, I don't know, like she's such the you're too close. No, don't touch, don't hug me. You know, she's not the Philly. She's my mom like that too. And Ma, if y'all don't already know, Ma is my cousin, my godmother. But we're still blood. But my sister is like her. Don't touch my brother, he's hugging. I'm hugging. But it's like, like I just so appreciate her and her helping me so much. Welcome in, everybody. I think that's a seven. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't hit subscribe yet, why not just hit it? So today, I decided I'm going to go ahead and wear shirts that I've been given from other YouTube friends of mine. So today I'm wearing my Meet and I Award 2023 winner that they sent to me. Um, yeah, awards, me and I awards. Yes. So I want to know what questions do you guys have? Thank you for hitting the like button. Um, so the journey has been a long one. I have been. I can move this over. You can still see it. Put this right here in front of me. Yes. And the journey has been long. Uh, it's been like 30 some days, 34, 33. Like I left my job or resigned in 20 on August 24th. Packed up my car. My sister, I flew her in and helped me. She lives here in Houston already. Packed up my car. Well, me and my sister did. Again, my sister has been like, wow. So we packed up the car and we went and we drove to Houston. Took us like a day and a half because I had car problems. Have you seen that video? You've seen the video of me going to Houston? Check it out. Welcome in, Cruise Nuts. Thanks for joining. Um, so like doing that, and then I moved into my apartment on the 7th, in which my sister helped me get. We got, um, as you can tell, like if you've seen my empty apartment tour, You see, you only see this furniture, but I do. I have furniture, so I'll be putting that other video out. But I really want to get going with getting these Independence of the Sea videos out. Ugh. But okay, so my journey, moved in on the 27th, jumped on a flight on the 1st, went and saw LA for the first time. That was so cool. Welcome in, Regina. Thanks so much for being here. What do you think? Do you like my new setup? I was saying. Oh, look, everybody in the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, 11 in there. Let's go. Yay, yay, yay. It's the Houston setup. So Ma said, you know, she's mom. So moms have opinions, and uh, moms has opinions. Ma like, get out that room. You in that room. Get out your room. You have this huge apartment. Get out your room. Make it cute. I'm like, I eat the cutie type girl. I eat that. So I saw this chair at Walmart yesterday. And I was like, oh, well, if I'm gonna get me and try to set it up in my living room, which I mean my dining room, but it didn't work in my living room. I'm gonna try to set it up in my living room. I guess I need a chair. So I got this chair. And I'm like, oh, I like the way this chair feels. But this chair is a display chair. I was like, even better. I ain't gotta put it together. Let's go. Because most of the time the display chairs are up top. Somehow this one was not. It was unclipped and it was loose. So I got comfortable in it. I can go up. Let's see. I can go up. I can go down. So I'm like, I like that. Well, thank you. Thank you, Regina. Let's see. Regina, wait. Didn't you go on a cruise? No. Yours is coming. That wasn't you going on a cruise. You're not the one that just went on a cruise. Did you just go on a cruise? You and Marshall? You know, I don't have Keisha and Etta's mind. Like, I'll be forgives them. So, so I went to Los Angeles, got to see the stars. Have y'all seen that video? Well, there's two of them. It was such a long experience. Such a long experience that I had to cut it in half. Oh, okay. What cruise did you go on? You have a good time? Um, so like it was so cool seeing the stars. And like my very first few stars I saw that blank star. Y'all know I got my cards. And I was like, there's a blank star. And I'm talking to all the stars. There's a blank star. This is my star. Because my a lady I used to work with, she used to tell me, like, she's like, oh man, this thing's gonna be big for you one day. I'm like, that would be nice. Like, my purpose of my channel is to share what the experience of cruising is, because cruising gave me such joy, and I want other people to get to experience it. Now, no, there's people that might not like it, and that's okay. Well, at least they have the opportunity to take one chance at it to see. This is like the best thing in the world to me, you know. So she would tell me, you're gonna be on a star, you're gonna be on the walk up, you're gonna have a star in Hollywood. I said, on YouTube. YouTubers don't have stars. Like you never know. So lately, which I forgot to tag Mountain up in this thing. I've been really, really hoping. Mountain Dew, where are you? I love who's on. I would love to do a commercial. I had a clinic, so tissue is so new. I would love to do a commercial for it. Thank you, Regina. I'm glad you had a good time. You didn't tell me what ship you were on. What did you go on? What cruise? Um, so it was just an amazing time there. Like it was so cool. Like I'm looking at the stars and talking to them, like, oh, and then I'm forgetting. And look, I'm sorry, people, my peoples and everybody. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to communicate back with you, but I have been gone for 27 days. So I have not messaged anything, but I do kind of glance at it when I have internet. And so I did see Event was like, how you gonna be a movie person and can't remember no none of the movies? I kept thinking everything. I think I was just so like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was like Hercules, Hercules. I was all over the place. But like in my head, I see it. I just couldn't get it out, but I see it. This is vlogs, you know, unless people edit to the T, it's kind of real time. And I don't mind my flaws because that's real. I want my videos to be as realistic as it is. Like, if you were next to me, you're like, you know what? She really kept doing it. She did do that. I saw her. I was like, what? Like, that's what I want mine to be like. Regina, you want independence. Awesome. And you enjoyed it. That's great. I'm glad you did. Welcome in, Royals Love Q. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. Hey, you like the setup? Yay! I hope it don't come down. Cause yeah, the air. And I don't even have the air on high. My air is on 76. Mom's like, oh, that's hot. I know, right? But right now, I'm about to have goosebumps because of how cold the air blows out. Because it's hot here in Houston. It's been hot for a minute. Regina, India the Seas is my first and only royal. I need to do more ships in the future. Yes, you do. Because, yeah, yeah. That's a 4 day. And I think you said before you don't mind 4 day cruises, but you do 7 days. You need to try something like, well, since you already did Independence, that's pretty much same size as Liberty. I'm just saying, try Symphony. I know you're like not the biggest on a big crowd or whatever, but even on Utopia, I did. It was room, and nobody was bumping all up into people unless it was a big event there, the parade. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's it. Just hit it right there. And if you haven't subscribed already to me, why not? Hit the subscribe button too. uh, so it wasn't unless it was big bit like the parade, the party, stuff like that. You wasn't bumping into people all the time. Even on Wonder, it was like that for me. It's so big and there's so many spaces. You can find somewhere to go and be fine. So I think you should try Symphony. You know, excuse me. Symphony is not the newest one. It's not the oldest Oasis. And it's beautiful. It's got lots of food options on it. I think Symphony. I mean, Wander is it for me. But Wonder's gonna be still really packed. So Wonder's it for me. Let's say that again. But I'm saying Symphony because to ease you in there. You know. So Regina says, Q, how are you? Definitely cruise more. The races in quantum classes are not as intimidating as you think. Exactly. So even Odyssey is not as bad. You know. Uh, I mean, if you saw the vlogs, you could take from it what you think. If you think that's one for you. I would say if you're like adventurous and you want to do the iFly, the simulation of you skydiving, if you want to do the um, bumper cars, stuff like that, then yeah, definitely do Odyssey. If not, because see, those quantum classes, not all of the lines have playmakers, so they have playmakers in there too. So they have a decent amount of stuff. So I would say, yeah, give it a try if you want to try Odyssey, the quantum class. I don't know the other ones. Only one I've been on is Odyssey. I haven't been on Anthem or Ovation. I think it's the other quantum. So, um, Q says, I will look into Symphony. I've been eyeing Wonder. There you go. Stop right there. Don't eye it no more. Pick it. You ain't got to do Symphony. You already said yes to Wonder. Yes, there's lots of blogs. And Mason Jar is on Wonder of the Seas. And Wonder of the Seas has some nice parties. I mean, they do say that the crews, the people, the crew, and the cruise director helps make your experience. That is true. That is true from what my experience of my 5 cruises I just said. The cruise director, the people, and the crew can help or break it because, like, if you got some real energetic ones, it will help people that's not very energetic just want to be more energetic. They'll get the party going. So I don't know who the cruise director of Wander will be when you do it, but Wander's got so much stuff in there. Central Park is beautiful. You know, you've done balconies. Do a Central Park balcony. You like beautiful, beautiful. Um, saying hi, saying hi. Thanks for the information. I'll research those classes. Yeah. Hey, cuz, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. My cuz said, hit them lights. You like the setup, cuz? Man, I was trying to figure out where to put it. I wanted to go back to my room because I'm like, I can't fit it. I can't fit it in the living room. And my sister was like, well, Brad, what about right here, use the table? So I'm like, I want this here. Yes, I am. I love my trophies. So yes. And my boy gotta be here. And so it's just that. Regina said, I've been on almost every size ship. Interior junior suite. Wow. You're just happy to be cruising. Let's go, girl. I have never done a suite. Only reason why I would want to do a suite. Well, first of all, and I prefer to go in order, but as we jump in. The interior rooms on Utopia of the Seas is the smallest interior room I've ever seen. I went because I did the back to back, so I was in an ocean view. It ended up being the helipad view because you open the window and you see the helipad. There's no ocean helipad. So dang it, it's cool. Can you shut off yet? Doggone air. I told y'all I don't like to go. And that air is gone. So I go from that room to thank you. I appreciate that. To the top. Welcome in, everybody. I see 14 up in here. Welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to get subscribed, you can do that too. So when I went from that room to the interior room, I was like, I'm squeezing in, trying to get in because the door and my door in the other room kept opening. This door kept sliding, so I kept trying to pull it open, and I could barely get in. And I'm trying to find where can I put stuff at. So I have no problems with interior, especially if Royal sends me an offer and says, "Here, you could get a complimentary interior room." Thank you. I'll take it because I don't need balcony on it. But I would love to get a suite just so I can see what Coastal Kitchen is. I've been inside it one time. I snuck inside of it. Yes, I did. Because I saw it was vacuuming. And I snuck in, just did a quick vlog of it. I ain't never been able to sneak in again. So, yeah, I did that. But yeah, so that's the reason why I want to get a suite. Besides that, I wasn't even outside on my balcony on Navigator. Like it's not that big. I'm not in there enough. Shower, get dressed, sleep. Do my intro. That's about it. Uh, no bedroom. Leave it at the table. It's gonna stay at the table. Oh, autism, Kyle. Welcome in, welcome in. That's a new name. Thank you so much for being here. I went on my first cruise with my group home on Navigator of the Sea. Wait, when? Were you on there when I was on there? There was a huge group of people on Navigator when I went on there. When did you go on? Is that the one? I'm trying to think. One of my cruises, and I think it might have been Navigator. One of the guys won the one sexiest man. Oh, thank you so much. He just subscribed. Yay! Thank you. Um, Regina says some of the newer ships have small rooms and the sinks are shrinking. I take an extra large, a 2X plastic bag to wash my swimsuit. Wow. To wash your swimsuit. Hmm. A 2X. Oh, you gotta wait, you need a big bag just to put your swimsuit in it? You don't wash your stuff in it? Look, I'm sorry. It might be ghetto, but y'all know I keep it so real. I ended up going on an extra cruise that I did not plan on. I wanted it, but I didn't know it was gonna happen. So stuff gotta get done. I did an extra slot pool, so I had to wash it. I had a slot pool on my Navigator and a slot pool on Navigator and a slot pool on Grandeur, and then end up doing a joint. Um, uh, we co-host slot pool on Utopia. So yes, brought me some soap, and I was washing it and hanging it up. They got that hang thing where it slides there and connects to the other side. Boop. Then I got the little magnet hanger, the little magnet clips you can put up. And I like hang my clothes, like what I'm gonna wear that night or the next morning. I hang it up on there. I hang up my stuff I just washed on there so it could dry. Yeah. Uh, he said last month. So last month, oh, you did it in August. Oh, I wasn't there in August. Oh, did you have a good time? Oh, you had a good time. Um, welcome in, Edna. Thanks so much for being here. Uh, Regina says, I would like to agitate the suits with the soap, then rinse in the shower. Yeah, yeah, well, I was up in there, agitating with my hand, and there just, and then you fold it up, and fold it the other way. Shucks. Then it came down to it. Do you have enough? I'm like, you got enough underclothes for this? I was like, oh my gosh. Because I booked my second Utopia, the back to back on Utopia. I booked it while I was on Navigator. No, sorry. I was on Grander. I was literally getting off Grander the next day and jumping on Utopia for the first one. And I booked it because they let me do it. I was like, oh my gosh. Heck yes. And so, yeah. Um, Kyle says, I had a small room to myself. I was on deck 7. I tried slides for the first time. The food was okay, but it was cold. On Navigator? Real? On Navigator. I enjoyed the food on Navigator. So I think my first 4 days on Navigator, I think I did the Windjammer. And then the 7 days. I did a 4 day, then the 7 day. Then I did the main dining room. So if your food is cold or if they got stuff out there that's cold, you can always ask for fresh. For the most part, I'm just saying, for the most part, the crew are accommodating or management are accommodating. I did run into some that would be like, no, that's it right there. But like, no, I'm sure you got some in your box down there, or I'll wait. See, if I'm not in a hurry, I'm willing to wait. If you're willing to wait for it, you wait for it. And after you get your first one. I remember I was on Navigator, and the Navigator, I met this guy, and I couldn't tell you names of nobody. But I met this guy, and he told me, this is while we was on, I was eating at the buffet in the Windjammer. The guy said he likes apple pie, but it's cold. I said, wait, I was gonna go get some of that. He told me that the apple crisp that they made on the last day. Because I was asking the chef, are you gonna have it like assortment of cakes? What are you gonna have like a big thing on what day is it? So he said he has a big gigantic pie and they'll have ice cream. That's on the last day. So I was like, okay. So I go and they had pie and it was crumble and all that. Welcome in everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's it. So they said, so I told this manager guy, I was like, excuse me. So this guy said he just had some apple pie and it's cold over there. He said, what? It's cold. And I'm like, yeah, and they just put out a new one. I don't want apple pie. It's cold. It's supposed to be hot. He said, I got you. Here's one for you both. You both want one? I said, just give me up 2. He said, where are you at? I said, I'll be sitting over there by the window. So I got you. Go get your food, eat. I'll bring it to you. And he did. Took about 10 minutes. He made sure it was hot. That thing was hot. It was hot. And so, like I said, like they're normally accommodating. Yo, I'm saying, Regina, I do. That's what Mom said to me. How did you not do that? I mean, I had, see, thing is, I change like probably twice a day. Not always, but a lot of times I do. So I had almost 50. I had to have almost 50 underwear. So I say 16. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. That's it. And hit subscribe if you haven't. I'm a cruise vlogger that's silly. I love to stay in my car when I'm eating. I love to eat, so I will show you nothing. And I absolutely love this right here, Mountain Dew. So check out channel. I just put that on my glass. And then hit subscribe. So I dropped it on there. I had Clint. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Did you like the slides? It was fun. Went 11 times. Gee whiz. I couldn't do it once. I wanted to try that navigator slide. 'Cause that's the only ship that has that slide that I know of. Like the big blue one. I wanted to try it. But then I saw all those stairs. I said, nah, it's okay. I'm good. I don't want to do the stairs that much. I'm glad I found your channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, so currently, just in case people are getting confused, which I tried to tell y'all before I left, that the vlogs every day has been Independence. Every Wednesday is Independence of the State videos. That's what the videos are every Wednesday. The shorts, when I was putting out shorts, those were from where I was at. If I was in Catalina, if I was in Mexico, I was on Navigator, I was on Grander, I was on Utopia, that was for that. When I went live from those areas. So now anything else, I'm trying to hold my stuff from here from Houston till I can get more things out. So ask me some questions, y'all. Because I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about some things, but go ahead and ask your questions. I'm ready. So I saw that I posted this one slot video of mine. Because I played a casino. That's that's the way I'm cruising. I can't cruise like that. Who goes on 5 cruises in a row and pays for it straight out? I mean, I ain't got money like that. That'd be nice if I did. So the casino, gives me offers to make me come back and spend more money up in that casino. So I did a slot time and I posted a whole video of it. I don't even know what ship it was. I don't know if it was on Odyssey. I don't think it was on Margaritaville. I think it was Odyssey. And they were like watching it. They're like, whoa, whoa, I am a cruise vlogger. Like, I'm not, I don't, well, I guess lately I haven't just pretty much showing my life. But when I say what I do, I say I'm a cruise vlogger. And I completely people watching it. So I said, okay, that's some fun. Y'all want to get, let me get to my independence time. Oh, I got them. Because I was in independence every day playing those games. And then a navigator every day. Navigator every day. My second navigator. I'll say that in a second. Welcome in, Anthony Royals Love, new Royals Love. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome home, Cruise Lady. Thank you. Man, so exciting, so exciting. Let's see. Regina says, do you try to make your cruise points on your first cruise after the points reset, or do you spread them throughout your cruises during the year? So So the only cruise I did this year before this one was my Independence, which was only 4 days. Because Odyssey was in February, so that doesn't count because it starts from April 1st to March 31st. So on Odyssey, I only made like 700 points on that 4 day, like close to 800 points, something like that. So when I was on Navigator, the first 4 days, I just played whatever I played. I tried to keep myself at $100 budget, which is hard, but look, I had to. Girl, you ain't got no. You got to go home and take care of this stuff here in Houston. You starting all over. So I did my. I played regular on Navigator on the 4 day. Then the 7 day hit, and I was playing. And for the most part, people, you get those couple that come in and say, "Hey, you can't have your phone out." It only happened to me maybe in my 23 days of cruising. It might have happened 3 or 4 times. Somebody told me I can't do that. So 15. Okay, but welcome in everybody. Thanks so much for being here. So I recorded, and I wanted to get this one offer, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough points for it. So I'm like, how far? So I calculated it. How much did it cost for the actual cruise? And to see if it was worth me spending more than my budget that I had for that 7 day cruise. Because if you get 800 points, you're able to get a cruise. Most of the time, that 800 points, and you have to do it on that one sailing. Most of the time, that is a cruise that's like coming up next month, same month, maybe 2 months away. And I was like, I ain't doing no more cruising. And I said this. I was not cruising no more unless it was something doing a back to back on Utopia. I'm going home and I gotta work and get this money back. So I'm gonna wait till next year. So when I saw that the money for the cruise was more, and me spending a little bit more to try to get the points, but then I wasn't getting it. So I kept trying and kept trying. Last day, last day on the Navigator, some people say the first day and the last day is when the machines will let you do something. I don't know, but man, last day, I was getting close. I was like, wait. This machine is giving it to me. I'm getting the points. Maybe I'll get it. I was up to like 3, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get those points. And voila, I made 1504. You need 1,500 points. Was it 15? Yes. Yes. I was trying to get the 1,500 one because the 1,200 is 800, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000, I think three, stuff like that. And I wanted to go on this one cruise. I don't know if I should tell y'all. I think I might wait and tell my members first so they'll know where we're going. I'm gonna wait. I'll tell my members. I'm gonna tell members next cruise. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. But I got enough for the cruise. That did not give even with that together, I still didn't have. Oh yes, I did. I made Prime on that cruise on Navigator, my second one. So my 700 plus my whatever I did that 4 days, and then the 1,500 gave me Prime. So that meant when I was in Grander, I was like, look, you're gonna stick to this, and that's it. And then the first day it got me. I'm spending more than my budget. I'm like, take kind of. So now I gotta slow down for the other days. And I realized, or I called Club Rayon, and they said, I don't see your play from Navigator yet. Try again tomorrow. So I'm like, I played a lot on both of those. That was 11 days. I played a lot. can I get on Utopia? So they told me to call back the next day. And I did that. Call back the next day. And they said, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like you have enough still. But only thing you have an offer, but you're using it on something else. You have your annual offer. I said, wait. You could use it. You could take my Prime and use it on Utopia, which is weird because they won't let me use a Prime on an Icon. Utopia just came out literally 2 months ago. 2 months ago, July. And you're gonna let me use it on that, but you won't let me use it on Icon. I didn't get that, but whatever. I wanted to do Utopia more than Icon. So let's do this. Let's work it out. So they took it, they switched it. I paid the difference. I am on Utopia the Seas for back to back. And they said they only have one room left that they could put, because casino offers only have a certain amount of space. So they only have one room left. I said, take it. I was on deck 9. I was like, cool. I ain't up there Windjammer. I ain't down there by the casino. Cool. Give it to me. So I took that. Yeah. Yes. You know, so my reasoning for wanting to do Utopia more than Icon is because I felt that Icon was a big, like, playground. Like, it's meant for a whole lot of kids. And everywhere I turned, I didn't want to see a child every 5 seconds. I'm just saying, like, I'm going during the times kids supposed to be in school. And actually, when I was on Utopia, when we was walking during the embarkation for the back to back, I was like, "Oh, how old are you? Aren't you supposed to be in school?" Their parents was laughing. They thought it was funny. Like, wait. They said there's only one day. They only took out one extra day. I'm like, okay. So that's the reason why I didn't want to go out there. But I've talked to 2 chefs that says Icon is really good. And I talked to some people that said it's not as kiddie as you think. And my biggest thing, I'm not paying $3,000. I will not pay $3,000 for an interior room for 7 days. I will not pay that much money for it. So when you get me an offer, then we'll use it. When you allow my Prime, then we'll use it. When you start sending me these offers, because I've been cruising for 23 days, 23 days I cruised. When you start sending those offers and not the, oh, buy one, get one. Why we buy one, get one? I just went on 5 cruises. Who was to get one? Nobody. Just me. So I don't know, buy one, get one. What would you give me before? An interior room, an ocean view room, a balcony room. Sure. If you feel like being super nice, you could give me a balcony. I mean, a suite. That would be lovely. People are asking me, have I done a suite? No, I have not. I would love that. That'd be amazing. But as if you've given it to me. Because once you get it, you use your offer to upgrade. It's like deck on there paying the whole thing. Nah, just a shower. That's okay. I was up in there tight for 4 days and I was okay with it. Turning in my little interior Utopia room. But I'm here on Utopia. So let's see what she said. That's how I'm feeling too. That's why I don't cruise with Disney. Not just that. You like to play in the casino, don't you? And they ain't got casino. I can't do that. I can't do that. I saw you went on the train to get to the cruise. Got Royal Hopes Transportation. So I went from Tampa, leaving Grandeur Seas. I went from Tampa to Orlando. So you can't go from Tampa to Orlando on a transfer. They don't transfer like that. Like there's other trains that will take you. I had to take an Amtrak, which they only come like once, and luckily it came that day. So, but no, like I took the GoPort from Orlando to Port Canaveral. So, and plus, Royal will give you could get transportation. There's shuttles at the airport. They don't shuttle you from one cruise to another cruise in a different city. I think they might have done it from like Miami to Orlando. I don't know. I've never cruised from those two things. So, welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Boop. That's it. Um, okay. So, what I was saying about that slot time, y'all. So, you guys are going to. It ain't even hot in here. Why did you turn back on? uh, so, you guys are going to be getting slot time. I look for the Royal slot time. So, I'm super excited about it. And it's just my play, you know. I ain't doing nothing fancy to it. On Utopia, I tried something new. I know I'm jumping, I wasn't trying to, but I tried something new on Utopia. So while I was at the hotel in Orlando after Grander, I started watching a couple I used to watch all the time. Years and years ago, like 2019, something like that. And I was like, man, uh, oh, thank you. Because that way I'm closer to Galveston. Yeah, they need to have better choices of cruise. I want to do a different cruise ship. I don't want to do the same ship. I'm not I don't want to repeat unless it's like a back to back. So I use GoPort from my Orlando airport to Port Canaveral. Yes. Then yes, that's exactly what I did. I did that too on whatever day Friday was, and the 20th. And I almost did it. I almost messed up. So because I had pre-did it, it was like $70, $69.99 to do round trip. So I had it set up to take me from the hotel to the port on the 20th, and then to pick me up on the 23rd. And I was like, oh, let me call them. Oh my gosh, miss, or whoever. I just booked another cruise. Can we switch this? Because doing the stuff online, it just ain't working. So they let me switch it. And then then 27th comes and we're pushed back on time because there's a hurricane out there in Florida. So now we can't get there till 11:30, and I don't get off until 1:30. I'm like, ooh, this is GoPort gonna stay. If not, that means I gotta pay for an Uber. I mean, if I had no choice, and I had no choice, but I was hoping that wasn't the case. But I'm like, so I called in the morning because they were closed by the time we knew about this. And in the morning, I thought I was calling GoPort, but I wasn't. I was calling the Port Canaveral. And they said, oh yeah, they're going to be out there. They're going to wait for you. I was like, thank you. Man, I don't want to get no. I'm like, man, I want to. So, slot time. um, so you're going to get your regular Wednesday. That's going to be the cruise vlog, part one, part two, like that, right? So my plan is I'm not going to put anything but the parts, part one or part two, on that Wednesday. All the other stuff I'm gonna fit it either on Friday, Monday, something like that. So if you got like the room tour, like I believe I did do the casino tour, but that's because I'm like I'm not at home, so I'm not able to, I was not editing when I was out there. I said 3 times I was going to edit to try to get one of these videos done, and I never got to it. I'm on vacation. Now I have so much work to do, and I calculated it. If I did it the way I'm supposed to on Wednesday, if I did it by the Wednesday, my part one and my part two, only on Wednesdays, I won't be done with Utopia, my second part until August. Wait, that sucks. So I have to figure this out to go faster. So Independence of the Sea is the one that's giving me a hard time because I lost it. So while I was on the ship, it said, "Hey, my phone said you want to get more space." So I was like, "Okay, I'll get more space." And it took it out of my phone and just left it on Google. So now, because like when I had it on my phone, my Independence, it was category. So all I could do is, click on each of them, and boom, it went straight to my app for my editing. But I'm not able to do that. I'm literally going through 1,700. I I have 1,700 things on my Google, trying to find it and then put it into the app and then edit it. In which my phone, my good phone, has 512 gigs. I've used every bit of it. So now, every time I do it and finally get it up there, I have to delete. And it's even harder because I'm still working on independence. And to delete independence ain't even in the phone. So it's like I gotta find some space or somewhere so I can actually edit and upload. I'm like, oh my gosh. But what I feel will happen is once I'm finished with independence, and I don't want to jump because I've been so good with keeping stuff in order. I feel like once I'm thank you so much for being here. There's 8 of y'all still here. I appreciate that. Um, Once I'm done with independence, Navigator, I feel like I did it much better. So all of Navigator, the first 4 days, the 7 days, all of those, I feel like all I'm gonna do is click and give it to you. You're gonna get it raw and just the way it is. If it's got too much music, I will go ahead and edit for that. But besides that, you're gonna get it. If there's some stuttering, shucks, I'm stuttering now. That's what it is. So if YouTube says yes, then I hope y'all say yes, because that's what you that's how I'm doing it. That way I can get it in there. And I might be able to do more than that. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep no way I'm going to go to August. That's not gonna work. So once I get done with this independence, once I get done with this independent citizen, goodness gracious. And I'm on day 3, part 1 right now. Right now, you guys are getting day 2, part 1. That's what y'all getting. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, air conditioner keep turning on. She whips. Oh, it likes to listen to me. Thank you. It turned off. So, jeez. Um, yeah. So once I get those, but then once we get to Grander, I had to start using this phone. But it's pretty much on the phone, so I should be doing pretty good. So I'm really, really hoping that it's gonna be a quicker of you guys getting it. You know, uh, you might not get those gifs like I used to do. I'll put gifs in every few seconds and all that stuff. No, I got too much stuff on this phone. Too much stuff on this phone. Oh my gosh. So do I go down to Galveston to watch the ships? So I was, I just moved here on the 26th of August and got on the flight on the 1st. So I haven't done anything. And then I just got home on the 27th. And yeah, yesterday I went to Cinnabon, went to a mall with my sister. She was like, oh, I'm getting Cinnabon. I'm like, I wanted to stay home for 2 days. But you're going to see my weakness. So, yeah. And I don't want to watch ships go by. I want to get on them. I want to watch them. I'm going to get on them. So I have a cruise. I'm going to put together a short to tell my members where I'm going. So y'all gonna find out what's my next move. My next move. So yeah. So tell me, anyone have questions on, I went on Independence. That was way back in April though. But right now, my my video, or right now, I'm blah 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 blah. So I just got done with my cruise hopping. I did Navigator 4 days, 7 days. That was out of Los Angeles. That's 11 days. Left Navigator, and also I did the Walk of Fame. I left Navigator, flew to Tampa, got on the Grander of the Seas, and then left there. Took the train to Orlando, then got on Galveston, but Grander was 5 days. And then I did the Utopia, a 3 and a 4 days, so 7 days. That equals up to be 23 days of cruising, 27 days of travel. Ah, and my eyes open, y'all. I'm trying. And I'm over here about to go to work tomorrow. Praising him up. All right, so let's look at some of the stuff I have written down. So I have given shorts every day. Well, not every day, but a lot of them. Will I do that many days again? No, no. Mm-mm. I would do I was actually thinking I literally just edited a video. I got 2 done in these last 2 days for Independence. And was talking about the, doing a world one. Like, will I do it? And then I was like, yeah, I want to do it. Now I'm like, do you really want to be on a cruise ship for 60 days? So I think there's a difference though. There's a couple of differences. One, I got off at one. You know what I mean? That's one. Two, which is the big difference, is different people. So when you do a back to back, normally your backs, the second part, is only a very small amount of the people. So on Navigator, I think there was 30, if that, maybe not even that much, back to back, maybe 30. And I was like, oh, okay. On Utopia, there was like deck on 100 some people doing back to back. I'm like, wow, the cruise, the casino decided to give everybody. Cause I'm just saying, ain't nobody. Oh, I hope not. I don't know. Maybe they got money with it. I'm not paying $2,000 for 4 days twice. Nah, I ain't doing it. But with the back to back, if you're getting those casino offers, we're talking about paying what, $250 I don't even know if I paid 250. I think it's like 180, maybe 250, 250 with gratuity. So saying, would I pay 250 twice? Yeah, I sure would. Yeah, I would. But the people changing, that's the problem. So if you do the world trip or one I have a lot of days, it was the same ship, same people. I think I'll be open to it because it's not a change. Because the changes was it Navigator, both of them was good. 4 days and 7 days. I really, really like the Navigator. The people, the crew, the entertainment, the food. I really liked the Navigator. Utopia is back to back. I like the 3 day, the first one, better than the second one. I wanted the extra 4 days because I felt like I needed more time. I wouldn't be able to get everything. And there's things that's on the 4 day cruise that's not on the 3 day cruise. But then there was the people and I feel like the crew were even more excited on the 3 days. But like still a good cruise. Um but yeah, I definitely like the first part more than I liked the second one. Was the food consistently good on all the cruises? No. Navigator is definitely one of my tops now. Navigator was really good. I like Navigator altogether. I only had, and I don't even know if I want to call it an issue. I think he just felt like he needed to ask. When I went to Jamie's Italian, I did that on my second part. So when I do specialty dining, I want to do that on the second half, not the first half. Someone else taught me that. That way, you're not like comparing and disappointed. So I went to Jamie's Italian and I'm telling the guy I want several entrees. He tried to tell me I could get one. I said, come again? One. Mm-mm. I don't know what one is. So maybe you need to ask because if it's just one, I gotta go. I can't do it. I would not be stuck with eating just one meal. I can't do it. So um, they said, hold on, he wouldn't ask, and he got permission. It was like, yeah. So we did. I ate at Jamie's Italian, and it was really good. Um, trying to think. Trying to think. There was a guy on Jamie's Italian. I'm trying to think. Did he know me before, or he met me? Oh, he met me on the first part of the cruise, the 4 days. So nice guy, nice guy. Just kidding. Um, do you specially dining on all of the cruises? Of course not. No, nobody has money like that. Mm-mm. Plus, I got the specialty dining for Utopia because Utopia had Mason jar. They had the railroad. So I was like, okay, I want to see that. I want that. And I really enjoy 150 Central Park. So I was like, okay, I'll get the package. I don't get the buy chops and get one because I don't necessarily like chops. Chops is a hit and miss, more of a miss all the time to me. So I'm like, I don't need chops. I'll try all the other ones. So I was like, okay, and they have a hibachi on that one. So my 3 day cruise is where I had it at. And excuse me. Cut me up, Mountain Dew. So my 3 day one is what I had it for. But the railroad was booked. And I was like, wait. That's the only reason why I got this package. The second railroad. And you can't, when you do an unlimited dining package, when you do the ultimate dining pack, you can't pre-book your reservations. If you do a reservation, your reservation is separate from the ultimate dining pack. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I asked the guy, do you have any openings at all? When is the next opening you have? And he had one on day one of the next one. So I said, fine, put my name on there, please. Here's my room number that I'll be at on that one. And hopefully I can get this thing switched. So now I'm going to talk to people, see what we can do. Can we switch this? Because there's no purpose of me going. There's not a C day. So with the ultimate dining package, you're able to use it you have one, specialty dining a day because it's for dinner. So you can only do one for lunch if they have a C day. And to me, Bahamas is a C day because this that's just me. So I needed a C day. The C day was on on day 4. Now I could make it make sense. So when they did it, he went to go find out. Now there is a upcharge to go to the railroad. So we did. I talked to him. He talked to his management, and thank you, Nikhil. Thank you, Nino, for working it out. I had to pay the up price for what the difference between the 3-day and the 4-day, and then I had to pay extra $50-$60 for for it to be the railroad. So I got to switch to that one. So I ate only in the Windjammer on Utopia. Uh, well, Utopia Windjammer was good. It was good. I had breakfast and bacon every morning. I had the food and tasted the food and like had all types of. They had. I never had the lobster. I didn't see the lobster. Then they tell me on at the end of the second cruise, oh yeah, there was lobster. I said I came up in here doing lobster with a lobster. They said, oh, it's lunchtime. I'm like, I wasn't there for lunchtime. You need to put that on the menu. They don't even put a menu for it. So I never saw lobster. Welcome in, Carmen. Thanks so much for being here. So I didn't get any lobster. They did have some other types of food. I'm trying to think of what was it called. They had oxtail soup. And I was like, oh, oxtail. Okay. So I get the oxtail. And then I see this guy come and sit at the table next to me. I said, what's that? He said, it's oxtail. I'm like, oh, they got it by themselves. I read it by itself because in the soup, it's just like it's a small piece of it. And so even when you get it by itself, try to chop off, a lot of people like fatty parts. I don't. So try to chop off the fatty part to get to the meat. There was a lot of fatty parts. But yeah, the oxtail was good. The Windjammer was good. Yeah. I think the Windjammer decided, like all of them, everybody but the main dining room decided for carrot cake, we're not going to use the real cream cheese. We're going to use whipped cream and like throw something on in it. And I'm like, it was nasty. Carrot cake is cream cheese. Okay, cream cheese. Let's see. I am Diamond. Now I'm Diamond Plus. No, thank you, thank you. I'm Diamond Plus, so I get 5 free drinks a day. But I'll say you by the second day of Utopia, of the back-to-back, the 4-day. I said I can't drink no more. I was done. So I didn't drink nothing else. Like, I had tea every morning. Earl Grey tea, lemon and honey every morning to try to keep my voice okay. Like, my voice is back now. This is what I sound like. I don't really do sound deep like this. But my voice cracked a lot on there on all those cruises. It started to happen on Navigator. It's the smoke. You know, if you go in the casino, most of the good games are always on the smoking side, or sometimes the casino is not very ventilated, and so a lot of the smoke is there. But I did. Utopia was real good with that. It wasn't very smoky, but the games on the smoking side, only one game, only one game. It had me because Utopia's kind of non-smoking because it's casino, like a whole room. Like it's, they should call it the golden room. I don't know if they call it golden room. That's what they call it in the Wonder. So um, yeah, that I did do the railroad. Like I said, on day one on Utopia, I went to I ate out every day, every day. So I went to the railroad. I went to Hibachi. I had some playmakers. So if you have like those the places like playmakers, Zumi Sushi, or even at Zumi in the park type thing, I think it is, and Johnny Rockets. Those you get like a $20 voucher or something like that. So if you go over it, you just gotta pay that much. Those slots are the slot. The good slots are in the smoky section. I started bringing eye drops because they keep messing up my eyes and my throat. Even using a mask. Oh yes. Oh yes. So because I told you my good phone was completely full by Grant. So in Utopia, I think I got it for embarkation day. I think I had that phone. And for the real world, I had that phone. But besides that, I use this other one. Now my phone that I'm blogging, that I'm live on right now, Samsung 23 Plus. I love that phone. Holy, that phone, you can swipe it and it'll turn around and get the other camera. I get the camera and just swipe it, turn it back. Swipe, swipe. Love it. This one, I gotta do all this. My gimbal. You know, I have it to people's, you know, I'll talk to myself. Hope I got it at me right. So, hope it don't look bad. Really hope it don't look bad. Um, I had a mask on because I was in the smoking section. It's a favorite game that I had seen before, and they had me stuck. It was actually, it's a, I think it's a game that Edna played. She played the Timberwolves. I played the Buffalo one. It was Buffalo Trio. Man, talking about getting you stuck. So I have a mask on. So when I got a clean show, well, here, and trying to flip it, I got a clean. The mask is hanging off my ear. I got a clean show. But that is legit. That is what really happened. That I put the mask back on. You know, hitting on the machines as usual, talking to the machine, talking to Buffy. Let's go, Buffalo. And Buffalo didn't listen. He never gave me a hamper. I still never got my first hamper. Um, but sorry for this long talk about that. But the food on Grander was not good. uh, yeah, Grander's food needs so much work. I can't. What was good? Grander. The waffles. I had to make me some fresh waffles with a waffle maker. That's it. Grander had so many, uh, um, what is that called? People that don't eat sugar. Um, uh, can't think it was called. Their foods, all their food was a certain type of food. And then all the foods had a name on it. It was like gluten free. That's it. Yeah, no. It was gluten free. That's what it was. And I'm like, man, give me all the stuff. It might help it taste better. So that's it. Hey, welcome in everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Boop. So yeah, granted needs work on that food, but their entertainment, yes, buddy. They party. They party. Now, the cruise director, he's cool. He's cool. His wife is cooler. I like his wife. They both on the ship. She's an entertainment. She's cool. Uh, they're older from the U.S. white couple, and yeah, she was so cool. She was cool. You know, he I don't know, maybe he had Robert time. We was playing a game. It was Crazy Quest, right? So he's doing the Crazy Quest, and we're doing it in. They don't have it's grander. They don't have ice skating. They don't have none of that stuff. This is the first ship, which I found out. Grander of the Seas is not the first ship. It was called the Empress of the Seas. It's the first ship. That's gone. So Grander, I think, is underneath it. Um, they had so he turns on the music when he starts the Crazy Quest. He turns on the music so loud. I'm like, hello? Y'all seen Italian Job? You remember the part where Most Def, when he was a kid, he did the bomb, and then all of a sudden he lost his hearing? He's like, what? What? That's what I was like, dude. And he's like, yes, yes, yes. I could. Dude, turn this music down so I can't hear myself think. But yes, in the end, the other girl, she's cool too. There's a short on there from Grander to Seas while we were in Cozumel and Margaritaville, and we had she said she wanted a big juicy burger. I don't know if she said it like that, but she did want a margarita burger. She said they got the best burgers. So she got that. I got the wings and we're eating. And she bought shots. So I had a shot. That's the first time I ever had that type of shot. Y'all had a shot where it's in the shot glass, but the shot glass like that tall. It's like this size, like that, right? And I think it was brown. I don't think it was clear. It might have been clear. I think it was brown. And then they had lemon. And then you're supposed to put salt on your hand and you're supposed to lick it and suck and then drink. What? I don't know about this stuff. Oh my gosh, but I did it. I have hair on my chest now. I'm like, oh my gosh. Wow. Yes. So, but yeah, that was cool. They had this party called, like, well, I don't even think it had a name. I thought it was a 70s party. But they went from that to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And then entertainment staff, and that's what the girl just talked about. She was kind of like the head of that. She was at the front of that. And man, they came out as Spice Girls. I was like, "Oh, tell me what you want. What you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want." Oh, and then they came out as other people. They came out as boy bands. I was like, what is happening here? They were going through different decades. Their wounds was falling, and I saw them when they were. I saw them in net. I was like, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh, we're getting it ready for the balloons." I was like, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!" And so balloons are falling, and then they have these big balloons. This is at the '70s party. Or it's not '70s. It's like '70s, '80s, '90s, all of them. But it's one party, and there's like four balloons, three or four balloons, big ones, and we're supposed to keep it from falling on the floor. So I'm over here having my phone and I'm like, trying to get. I felt like a little kid. Oh God, honestly. Yo, I would hit it even if a kid was there. I don't think a kid was there on that one. They did that on Utopia too. And I think I did hit it from a kid a couple times. It was so cool. I have never seen, and I saw the balloon drop before, but I've never seen us like try to keep the balloon from touching on the floor. So much fun. They had so much energy on it, grandeur. I met this beautiful lady. She's so sweet. And her mom. And they they was going to the events, they went to karaoke and stuff like that. They went to the games. And then they said, I'm gonna go to the club. I said, you finna go to the club? I'm thinking mom's finna go to the room. No, mom coming with us to the club. Mom, you finna go to the club. Mom 80. Mom coming to the club. I was like, okay, mom, would you coming to the club? Then they wouldn't let us use the elevator for whatever reason. I had to climb upstairs. I was like, wait. I had to climb upstairs. Mhm. I might have to pass this. Then I see mom, she climbing up the stairs. I feel bad. Like, oh my God. Now I gotta climb up these things. So we go up the stairs and we dance a little bit. And then I see mom dancing. Okay, mom, get your groove on. I was like, this is so cool. I love their relationship. That is so cute. And then I had a ball at that club. I said, wait, I'm all over this shit. I don't understand. This is supposed to be this is supposed to be OG shit. Why is this ship? This ship is shipping. So we, I mean, yo. So I gave my phone to someone for them to just hold it, and I just turned around and just went at it with some other people's dancing. I've had a good time. So the lady, and I don't say names out loud. You know who you are. She sent me a video of it. I saw it. I ain't opened it up yet, but I knew what it was. I'm like, oh my god, oh my gosh, I had a good time. I had a good time on the Grand of the Seas. Grand of the Seas is not for only older people. There's so much mixed ages on that ship. It came back on. Uh, I have it on 76. If I put it on 77, I'm probably so yeah. All right, guys. So I would let's see. Some people said, oh, you know what? I can save this for next week. So we're gonna stop here, and I'll save this part for next week. I gotta talk about this stuff. So keep your notifications on. Independence of the Sea is what's posting now. So there is going to be like two videos this week. I know I have 2 ready for next week. Um, I really do want to get it done that way. Once I get to Navigator, in which, I will tell y'all how that one's gonna go. Depends on how, if I'm able to put it, put it through, because I have no space on my phone. So if I'm able to put it through real quick on Navigator, I'm gonna try to put more than the videos, maybe do day 1, part 1, plus something else, plus something else. Um, Instead of, and then still do day 1, part 1, day 1, part 2 on Wednesdays. I don't know. I just think that for it to go all the way to August, would you guys hate me? I mean, hate is a strong word. Would you be very mad if it wasn't till August I got to Utopia to see? Because when you count that, you got 23 days times 2, that's 46, plus 4 more videos of Independence. So what is this thing? 23, 23, right? 23 and 23, that's 46 plus 4. So we're talking about 50 days. 50 days. That's 50 videos. I'm saying that would take us to August if I do on each one thing. Would y'all be mad? Because look, if I can't, oh, thank you, Regina. I appreciate that. If I can't handle it, oh, I will stop. If I don't have enough put in the queue in case, I will stop, because it's about making sure I always give you a Wednesday video. That is the most important thing to me. So I'm glad y'all like my setup. I hope it will stay without falling off for no reason. So far it didn't, so that's good. And yeah, check out the videos. Next video, what's today? Next video is on the 2nd, I think. Yeah, the 2nd benefit. So, oh, you got a short coming out tomorrow, I believe. So, all right, guys, I'm about to go to bed because I'm starting work tomorrow. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Good night. I gotta get up and turn it off.